We walk on it literally every single day, just kind of assuming the ground beneath us is, well, just ground. But in today's Explainer, we're going to uncover 10 hidden, wildly dynamic wonders of our planet that are happening right under our noses, completely invisible to the naked eye. Seriously, think about it. We go about our daily routines treating the Earth like it's just the static backdrop. But in reality, the planet is pulling off a series of massive invisible operations every single second. So let's expose these hidden realities today and break down exactly how fascinating our blue planet actually is.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll look at Earth's cosmic mechanics. Then, we'll dive into the dynamic surface. And finally, we'll wrap up with the miracle of life.
All right, let's jump right into part 1, Earth's cosmic mechanics, the macro view. Right at this exact second, you probably feel like you're sitting completely still, right? Well, you aren't. The Earth is actually spinning on its axis at roughly 1,670 kilometers per hour. It's basically a giant planetary engine that just never, ever stops. And because of that spin, we totally take our standard 24-hour day for granted. We treat it like a universal constant. But honestly, that's just an average solar day. The actual precise time it takes the Earth to complete one full rotation, it's exactly 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. Now, because of that incredible 1,670 kilometer per hour spin we just talked about, the Earth actually isn't that perfect, smooth sphere we always see on typical classroom globes. The sheer rotational force causes it to flatten out just a bit at the poles and literally bulge right at the equator. It's kind of like a slightly squished ball. Moving right along to part 2, the dynamic surface. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So you might think the ground beneath your feet is, permanent and totally fixed. But it's not. The continents are actually moving every single year by a few centimeters. It's a super slow, invisible, but entirely continuous movement. The literal map of the world is shifting and changing position right beneath our feet, and we don't feel a thing. How crazy is that? When you zoom out, the sheer scale of our oceans becomes so incredibly apparent. 71% of the entire planet is completely submerged in water, leaving just 29% as landmass. We really, truly do live on a blue planet. But here's where things get a little sobering. Out of all that vast, endless ocean we just mentioned, 97% of it is saltwater, meaning only about 3% of the water on Earth is actually freshwater. It really puts into perspective just how incredibly scarce our most vital resource actually is. And hiding within those salty oceans is some truly unimaginable depth. Take the Mariana Trench in the Pacific, for example. It plummets straight down for 11 kilometers. That is a completely staggering drop. It creates one of the most extreme, highly pressurized, and pitch-black environments known to science. All right, let's head into our final section, part 3, the miracle of life. This is all about our protected home. Did you know our planet is constantly generating this massive, powerful, invisible magnetic field? This unseen shield is absolutely crucial. It's our primary defense against some seriously lethal solar radiation. Without it, our entire atmosphere would just be stripped away, and survival here would be literally impossible. And because of that invisible protection, life doesn't just survive here, it thrives on a totally unbelievable scale. Scientists actually estimate that there are over 8 million different species of plants and animals calling this rock home today. Over 8 million? The sheer scale and variety of biodiversity we have is just mind-blowing. But it gets better, because this web of life actually connects us across deep time. Get this, the very oxygen molecules you are pulling into your lungs right this second, they could have easily been breathed in by a dinosaur millions of years ago. Literally every single breath you take ties you directly back to ancient history. All of this leads us to a pretty profound realization. Despite decades of scanning the absolute vastness of the cosmos, Earth remains the one and only planet with confirmed proof of life. It's completely unique and, when you think about it, incredibly fragile. So it leaves us with one really critical question. If we are the only known lifeboat in this endless cosmic ocean, are we actually doing enough to protect it? Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. If this explainer shifted your perspective even a little bit, make sure to hit subscribe on the World Facts channel for more deep dives. Until next time, keep questioning the ground beneath your feet.